Let's do this. Hey, hey. It is Minecraft time, I believe. Although not quite yet. Yeah, fairly close though. From what I'm, from what I hear, we are close. We are just currently sitting around. Now it can search. Ow! For some reason, whenever I'm holding my phone, my entire my phone shocks me. I don't know what that's about, but let's just play Minecraft. I've done a little bit of actually a lot of bit of things since the last broadcast. Not nothing like insane, but certainly noticeable difference in the base area. I haven't touched the avocado farm because that whole plan was a on-stream plan. So I will be. Actually, did I add things? I don't know if I added things to it. I know I will be creating the wheat and overall toast section today, which is why this stream is called Toast Time. We love Toast Time. We gotta have a job with Toast Time. As soon as I can infinitely create avocado toast on a whim. If for some reason AFKing in this exact spot crashes my game from time to time, I've just realized how laggy my base is with everything running how it is. Okay. I'm gonna slow this back down to 228. Oh. Oh, there we go. Now everything that has helped a bit. But let me just. That was lots of lag. How much is it trying to spit out? Yeah, everything that we make no longer sits in where it was. Like that empty. Technically, I can take these back now. Like these aren't these stack upgrades. We don't need these. Like any chests that used to have stack upgrades is entirely unnecessary now. As let's go look at the system. Away from all of those laggy machines. Yeah, we got these cables linking everything. Having Tom Simple Storage pull out of those output chests. And it drags it all the way to the system here, which I could hide all these chests underground, but I like the look of my chests being connected to my system. And it deposits all of our stuff in here. And if you didn't notice, we have a lot of flint in this system. Like, a ridiculous amount of flint in this system. And now I don't really know how I get rid of it. Thank you so much for the follow. Internet safety. What's the first rule of internet? You can name the first rule of internet safety. I'd remotely consider that. That is very much a copy paste. Right then. As I was doing, There was something I needed to. Yeah, the wheat farm. I was gonna make the wheat farm, but that means I need to get andesite. And Helga the pig thief has awoken nearby. Who would have thought? Put that back in my offhand so I have the heart back. Right then. Yeah, we need more andesite. I have the andesite. I have drills for a drill, which could get me more andesite, but I already need more andesite to make the drill. So I'm gonna run off this way. I mean, I could just head down into here, see if there's any more andesite in this cave. I could just mine out. Let's see. How much in this cave is there just kicking around? Let's see. There's a little bit I'm stood on, but that's not much to begin with. Oh, there's a whole ass array here. I didn't see all of this. I'm so blind. Who would have thought? Blind person blind. Another news water wet. Fork found in kitchen, you know? I'll take the granite. I don't need granite. So. This Paxel, overpowered. Like, Apotheosis Enchanting, broken. How much are we getting? We have 200. The fact that that did not kill me. That was a bit loud, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to have to go back up, even though I know how, I don't want to pillar up, is what I'm saying. Because I know how andesite spawns. That's not what I'm looking for. And that pillar would be nice. I'd rather more than a pillar, because a pillar isn't gonna... That was an entire skill issue right there. It's a frames issue, actually. And that wouldn't get me very far. Let me head over here. Carson the Lazy has awoken nearby. Who would have thunk it, eh? Who would have thought that that happens? That's just a whole thing, isn't it? I do find these random ass copy and paste bots quite funny. Like, ooh, and if I message that Discord account, you'll probably send me a link of some kind. Being like, ooh, yes, actually contact me here via this link. And then that will be a token yoinker to take my fucking account. So I'll be right, thanks. Plus, couldn't even say the first rule of internet safety. That's gotta be a fake diamond, right? Like, that's gotta be infested. Anyway. Yep, infested. I have enough andesite to get what I want now, so let me walk back up to the Arcadia Waystone. See, I have mechanical drills. I need to remind myself to get that mod back that I had. Lightning Eyes. Or like Baza? Not like, kinda like Baza, but not quite like Baza. Wait, let me just skin clear. My hands should be that thick. There we go. Right now I want it. These things in my house. These things are under my house, I bet. Wait. Let me just take that. I've been crafting it. Yeah, I've been crafting my andesite alloy, when that's not the most efficient way to obtain andesite alloy. I'll be going back to the laggy part of the base. Still, that's not the most efficient way to obtain andesite alloy. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, but okay, so a lot just went wrong there. Why are things being thrown onto the floor? This is beginning to piss me off. Like, the lightning eyes, fuck off. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. There we go. This was meant to be an automatic, like, pulls out as well. That's what this was here for. I don't think there's any use for this. Like, I don't remember the... Ouch. That's loud. I don't remember the complexities of my system. But a lot of this, I did do a little small amount of cheating. And those are creative blaze caked just for transparency. So this entire section is obsolete. So I might take this down and replace it with a smelting factory build. Because I miss my old smelting factory. I had a whole smelting factory, and I miss that shit. That is goated. And my rail factory still producing rails like it's no fucker's business. I might cut off the rail factory for a while, because I already have several thousand rails, and I don't think we need any more. It's gonna use what it's got, which is around 59 each, 55, like around 50 odd each. Make another 50 rails, and then we'll be good on rails for a while. Because we don't need more rails. And then I can throw another 2 in, and that's a 1-to-1 ratio, rather than a 2-to-1. I think. If the math works out. And also, so eventually, I'm gonna put either a stack upgrade or something. I'm gonna make this diamond, actually, so I can put my stack upgrade, like put a stack upgrade in here, and maybe there's more than one stack upgrade, to be fair. Like an iron one and a gold one. Or just 2 gold ones. Because that's what this runs, right? This runs 2 diamond ones. Clearly, I had a lot more diamonds when I made that. Okay, let me just go... Boop, 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 boop. This is gonna get a bit more laggy, like I said, but... This thing run out? Yeah, they run out. And to have it be a complete spruce track, all I have to do is connect this. Yeah, but no. You can see it lagging. I just need this to go quicker, because I don't want to sit around waiting. We have enough for 1. Let me just quick tally up how much I have enough for. Okay, so I can make 3.5 more stacks of this stuff. Let me chuck the rest in my backpack. And then eventually chuck this in the system. Yeah, this is kind of a boring segment. I'm not gonna lie, but... No, this entire thing isn't going to be very, like, fun, I guess. Your account doesn't even... You immediately deleted your account. Like, immediately deleted your account. And you can't even report the... Yeah, the account's immediately been erased. That's interesting. Cool. I'm going to run a command. Just for my own mental health. I know it's unlikely that they were ever here in the first place, but... Honestly. These things should not be moving this quickly. Luckily, me changing the speed of that side of the system changes nothing because this is all connected to a rotation speed controller here. And that only pulls an extra 10k. My favourite thing about a lot of this is belts don't require power. Like, a belt isn't a power thing. Transferring items is free. Using a fan at max speed is that? Oh, I thought a fan at max speed was... No, because it's on the same speed as that's directly being pulled out of that, so no, I suppose. Yeah, I was just mistaken in my initial... I'm gonna take this down. Like, this half of it at least. This side, all of this can stay. But this, everything after this, like this could turn into one of these, connected to that. That could be a whole new era for my base, looking more clean, because I need to fix all of the terrain mess, because, this building's trash. Borderline tragic. I could do with a new one. Could do with a new tree farm, to be fair. Like, a tree farm is the main thing I need. 2, 11, Jesus. Then I do that. We already have plenty. We already have 4. Coming up with 5 stacks. So we will have plenty to make our drill, our wheat farm, and any other farm we want to make after the wheat farm. Like wheat farm, and then it's connecting things to turn it into toast as well, which we are going to need, I believe, if I can remember real quick without forgetting. We're going to need not avocados, that's what we're farming after. We're going to need quartz for the brass funnels. That's it. Which, yeah, it's funny that half of the create mod is impossible without the nether. I don't know where Tubbo got quartz from on QSMP, because the nether wasn't allowed. Did Lucky Ducks have quartz? I know you can get it fully over... No, you can't. You can't start haunting without soul sand. And I don't think soul sand has an... Like, soul sand you can get from haunting. But haunting requires soul sand. Crafting it, that wasn't in QSMP. That is, though. So maybe it just ethereal spirits. Maybe it was a massive grind. Who knows? I don't. I'm not familiar with how QSMP functioned. Don't need them on my map at all times. I might remove the integrations, because I preferred it when they were waypoints. I prefer them being waypoints. Because you can turn them each on individually and they actually show us waypoints. Yep, that's just happening. Let me just quickly add a couple hundred. There we go. Back up to a number I can use. Now, what are we making now? Also, how much does a Soulbane actually cost? Oh, it's a item. You can only get it from Lord Pumpkinhead. We're running a newer version then, because yeah, Pumpkinhead can also... Okay, so Lord Pumpkinhead and Pumpkinhead are different. Pumpkinhead drops the Soul Saver, okay. I think it's like a Halloween event thing? I'm not sure. More thing, weren't we with all? Okay, now, plan. What do we do first? Do we make... Yes, make the drill. No, we can't use our deployer heads for anything other than... Okay, let's lock in to the farming avocados first. Let's finish the side of the base that will farm avocados for us. Have these. Do we have any of that rose quartz still? Where did the rose quartz go? I've lost my rose quartz. Son of a bitch. Let's put all of this in here. Yeah, including the jewels. I'm about to go to the nether. Going to the nether is never a situation I will willingly walk into. Let's go. I won't bring anything cautionary. Ugh. Closest warp is compound. I do believe I took all of the worthwhile stuff from... Yeah, and I turned it off, right? So it wouldn't start up again because it was useless. Also, a large smeltery. Anything good in it other than cobalt and blood? Nothing worthwhile. Using a brass depot is just ego. Also, he sped things up. I'm not using one. Ugh. Poor people. Bro broke that and then replaced it. That's not how the law works. Yeah, they were meant to have my name on it. Also, bro just had shitloads of toast. Because he stole the toast from the start of the game. Well, not stole. Can't believe he kept that. Now let's go down here. Where a piece of lore was meant to be. This was meant to be lore for the server. Now I just have to wander around until I find nether quartz, which is easier said than done. I could also farm this entire place for bones. Soul speed would be nice, you know. I remember my first time in the nether on a mod pack like this was a QSMP fan server, where I had wandered into the nether in need of blaze burners. The blaze burners that I immediately... Bro, this blindness needs to fuck off. Yeah, blaze burners that I then immediately donated to someone else. More bones I have, the easier it'll be. Because we don't just need lots of... Like, this is a two-pronged farm. That might be confusing to people that don't know what I mean by this is a two-pronged farm. Yeah, I don't think I know what I mean by this is a two-pronged farm. I'm not going to lie to you. Ancient Knight. It died. I got some netherite scrap. It died. I got some netherite scrap. It died. I didn't get any netherite scrap. Is that an armor pile? That is. Honestly, at this point, I'll have an ingot. I thought me and Fair ran through here and took all these out. Like, I thought we had taken all of them in our first escapade here. That's the Doominator. Sounds like Doofenshmirtz came up with that. The Doominator. Not gonna pull any fancy bridging maneuvers out. I'll just die if I do. There is not much accessibility here to the rest of the game. I have more magmatic stone. So, yeah, how much of this am I gonna need? I don't know how much I have, but I know I need more than I have. But more future, like, terminals stuff. I do find it funny that the same effect I'm achieving with an ungodly level of... I'm actually gonna... I can't be, fucked to lose it. Like, I need more than I have. Like, this... I don't know if this will last long enough, because I'm going to use a lot of create machine. Like, a lot of... We're going to have a lot of brass funnels kicking about. My initial thought was it needs a chest with a funnel on it. Another funnel. I didn't recall the existence of brass tunnels. Now let's check the amount I have of nether quartz. 181 nether quartz. That is over 2 stacks, and should do for at least the avocado toast farm. Since I also have a couple hundred redstone, I can make all 20. Traveling Dimensions removes night vision, doesn't it? I forget about that, but I'm just gonna leave it for now. Well, not leave it. I'm not gonna leave in the dark. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna light up my storage system. Yeah. Almost 3 stacks. Let's craft some rose quartz, shall we? Can we make 40 of it? This'll drain the redstone. We can make 40 of it! No mamas. I don't know how much durability this diamond grit sandpaper has, but we bout to find out. I don't know. Are we good? Let's just do this, and then I can smash some iron down, craft it into there when we have our... Awesome stuff. So, this does mean I need more brass. Because the amount of brass I need is equal to the amount of these I need. No, it isn't. But I need more. Just for the sake of... just because I will. Like, we don't have much bone meal quite yet. But we will end up with plenty of bone meal. Okay, now I have 41. And we didn't... and we haven't broke under 100. Awesome. Right. Let me just quickly decrease the amount of iron we have in the system. Decrease the amount of iron. Please. Boom. 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 Let's go. This time, we are going to use a warp stone to warp elsewhere, rather than using the facilities at my base. I'm going to go back where we went to yesterday. No, maybe it was the day before. The stream we did before, last stream, where we went here. The area is probably just as laggy as my base, if not more laggy. Let's drop one stack in here first, and then fire up the good old-fashioned blaze burner. There we go. Sorted. Right then, also need to smash down some of these if you wouldn't mind, game. Also, the speeds that these run at, odd speeds. Where's the speed controller for this section? Because there are things that move quicker. I can swear it. I could swear it. Also, this entire thing is meant to be different, but I'm not impressed about it. Like, I could have used this here and it could have deployed on, but I didn't think to get this until after. So. I'm going to end up with 4 stacks of brass, because I need more brass. Overall, brass is a very important thing for this project. So I knew I didn't have enough, but didn't do anything about it anyway, so... I don't know. No, I put a piece of cactus in here once, and it never came out, so I'm not sure about that. Let me just quickly get some sugar. Can I shift in your... See, it just yoinks it, and then doesn't do anything with it. Like, is it stuck in the funnel? Let me... Like, these are also both moving in the correct direction. Like, this one's not moving anti-clockwise. They're not moving the same direction. If they would have not done anything. That's 52 sheets. Awesome. 52 sheets plus 52 electron tubes. We'll have 2 spare electron tubes after this project. We're going to need more electron tubes. I realize I need more I will need to do this again. Come here and smash. I can smash it home. Smashing it home is cheaper. But I might yoink this. We'll make one of these for home. Being here is so less laggy than being home. Like, just... Yeah, this isn't formulated correctly. This doesn't work correctly. I'd have to... Let's get that one there. Not as much of a trouble as I thought, since I'm already waiting for my machine to... Now, you put something in here, it will all work. And it'll all just end up on that it'll end up on that depot. Boom. That is what? That is now 2 X. Brass. Another 2. Just so it... yeah. When it stops, I can just put more in. I'll need to click. Fuck around. Sorry, man. That happens sometimes. Old QSMP bug. This isn't QSMP, but we've got the bugs from it. Let me just... That was a misinput. But since there is no one on this game, I do not need to know when voice chat is on. Pauses it, unpauses it. This thing's still running fine? Yeah, got ages on that. We do another 2 stacks, I reckon. Possible. Okay, right then. We just gotta do this shit. Do this shit. Let me hide my armor again. We gotta do this shit. We love doing this shit. This shit's our vibe. You know, we sit here, we go boop, 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 and then we go boop, 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 and then we throw boop, boop. And then we have 4 stacks of brass ingots on top of the 48 already in the system. So we can make pretty much anything we need to make with brass. Like, I'm gonna use half of it. For now. For the sake of making a functional farm today, the avocado side of things, I'm gonna run half of it. And then then I can run the other half. Everything will be on lower speed. It won't be at the max. I'm not going to run everything max speed for the create mod. Mainly because I then have to go get a rotation speed controller. I'm going to need a rotation speed controller for this. Son of a bitch. And then as soon as we get this, we can go back to the Can we make more warp stones? I think I stole someone's warp stone at some point, like Amara's warp stone. I don't know. But I'm gonna need to take this and put it into this event. Boom! Perfect. Let's go home. And get this shit going. It's create time. They fit so well on my skin. They fit so well on this skin. Those goggles fit so motherfucking well on this skin. It is illegal to not. Boom. Also, we need 20 of these. Jesus Christ. 20. I don't know where the 20 I initially made went, but... We've got plenty, it's fine. Perfect, perfect. And then we go boop. Boom, now we have 20. Now we go and we make deployer. We make 20 deployers. Now we have 20 deployers. And that still leaves us with 22 electron tubes. Let's get these in place. And somehow powered. I don't know where they need to sit to touch the thing. I do know where they need to sit, actually. I think I do. We will be working around the Tom Simple storage cable that comes from the base. I might move that down a bit. Unless I don't need to. Give me some temp blocks. There's far too many temp blocks. That spit out an avocado anyway, didn't it? This is just an assumption on where these need to go. Shit. Oh, I can just do that. Wait, actually, I could just take these now. Since I have one that's in the right direction, I can mimic that. I can expand. Yes, perfect. I love Create so fucking much. It is the GOAT. Like, some would go as far to call Create the best mod in Minecraft. I don't quite know about that. And then boom. And then I just go. I'm assuming I'm doing this right. I do not, in full honesty, know. Okay. Just one deployer needs to be fixed. We also need to bring power. Luckily this thing's a 4-way fuck up. Unless it's this thing's always on. Where's the best place to pull power from? Unless I build this place its own integrated power source. No, I'm just gonna pull from here and get a thing. Gearbox there. Gearbox here. Shit. Right, I'll figure that out. Figure that out in a sec, but let me get the power over here first. Let me get the power over here. I want to automate the process of me creating avocados. Because that's the whole fun part of things. That's the best part of this game. We have over 10,000 oak logs. Oh yes. Glorious. Glory to them. Now, creative casing is chlorine, which is actually possible to be made. Like, these don't serve any purpose. Like, they don't actually do anything, I don't think. Like, it's not like the creative generator. I think. Once again, I don't know whether or not these are just decorative from Create Encased. Like, I don't know if that's decorative. Now, let me... Brain. Bring yourself back into your focus. You need to get your shaft. And your cogwheels. And you also need another... We're just going to make a half stack, because a half stack's easier than a full stack. And it takes less resources to make a half stack. That's a full-on feline. Whatever that's capable of. I do love the Paxel. It is the best thing ever created. The people who invented the Easy Paxel Life mod, the Easy Paxel Light mod, whoever invented that mod, you deserve, like, a fresh lemonade. And now, I can make my gearboxes, which I'm going to go make on the fly, because I want to be out in the field. Let me just make a couple more shafts, just in case I don't have enough to reach. Quickly do. Boom, another stack, sorted. This is all entirely, massively precautionary. Like, I'm over-preparing. I hate. We can quickly get over this. This will be an easy step to get over. We just need to get the power to here. So let me see if I remember how to create mod stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make 6 gearboxes real quick. Boom. Sorted. Because I'm going to need a few for all of the turns on this. Plugged in. Now, there is a cheaper way of doing this rather than with gearboxes. Let me grab some iron real quick and just chain drive that. Not until I take out, not before I take out a galleon. I'm gonna look into making another terminal that's outside, because Jesus Christ. Now that it's more of a storage network, rather than it's just being a thing. Take this. I'm also just gonna quickly at Tom's. Two of those. Let me. Boom. That just needs glass. Like, that's just glass. I can do glass. We have sand. No, we don't. No, I can't. I can, though. Let me just quickly make everything else. I can make the inventory cable connector, which is what I think I need. I think that's part of the process here. I need a storage terminal, which I can quickly just do that. And now let me take some single piece of redstone. It'll do. Let me just quickly. Whilst I'm on my way, let me get my vertical gearboxes back and chain drive that shit. I forget that encased chain drives exist. They are literally the bread and butter of creating mod. They are my bread, butter, and holy elixir. Because I do this. Like, this has rotated it. I mean, this doesn't change anything, because this is literally just sending the signal. It's still traveling the same direction. And then I can have 1, 2. Wendell Soul Saturation hit. I want this to move much faster before I do anything of this sort. Actually, now if I I need one of these. The amount of things that are covered this area at this point. But just for the sake of the walking, I'll only take the one that I placed. You can encase these for free. Hence what I did with all over there, like over here. Like I'm gonna cover this up so it doesn't look shit. And then I'll terrain it at some point so it all looks kind of nice again. And I'll have to have a cool little thing going out here. We can work this out. Now I have that, but I want it to move faster. So I need a rotation speed control. You know, for now, until like honestly, I am so happy that that did not blow up my iron farm in the slightest. My iron farm managed to farm that. But since I'm no longer trying to power the XP farm, like, if I want to power the, if like I want XP, I can, like, I've got a good bit that will last me a while. See, we're getting more. This is no longer in commission. And if I want a new XP, I'll make a new XP farm when I want a new XP farm. So I'm just gonna take these. That saves me the trouble of figuring out how to change. Like I can do this, plug this, and then have this snake. I can have this snake round with like. See, this is now moving much faster than it was. Now it's running at a reasonable speed. Actually, let me put it up to 64. 64 is what I can see as a reasonable speed for a deployer. There we go. These are all in unison. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know what I expected to happen when I started hitting a skeleton thrasher with a wrench. Like, when did I get night vision back? I don't know when the night vision came back, but I'm not gonna complain. Okay, so now that's just gonna, yeah, anytime they grow, that will avocado. These, wrong item type, you goon. I'm going to have an item filter. Filter for these. And the item that is going to be pumped into these, a thing that the English language is so cool. That's not even the correct direction, you goon. Did I create the exact right amount of gearboxes for my system? Now, I can plug this in, but I'm not going to plug this in yet, as it doesn't have the bone meal in it. Which is why we need to hook. The thing is, I don't have much bone meal, so it's not going to make much avocados. I'm not going to. Fuck. I mean, I kind of one-hit the horse, which is funny. Sorted. A couple extra bones. Don't know where a pile of dark metal came from. Now, to double this system and put it here would take all of the deployers we just had times 2. It would take all of these, again, another 20. And that would be for the sake of a little bit. Now I'm gonna make 10 of the item basic inventory hoppers. That's what we're needing. And actually, let me smelt this red sand first. I'm sick of like having an access point out here. My gold farm isn't importing gold into the system anymore. Shit. I can fix that in a second, but first, let me smelt this gold. Thank you. I could disassemble that entire thing and everything would look so much nicer over here. I need to get a bunch of dirt at some point so I can start terraforming this area, because this area looks so shit. Like, unfathomably shit. Like, it's not even a joke. Then I can get more of my cables, make the inventory hoppers at the same time, whilst I also make the terminals. I don't know if I want to make the terminal. Running in and out of the base is kind of iconic. I don't know. So let's basic inventory hopper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 10 of them. We need these to connect it all up. Fix my original system. Then we make the storage terminal with that. Then we make the crafting terminal. And now, here's the test. I will need one more. No, because the avocado chest is going to get pulled from for crafting. So although using these might be better. Have it pull out of there, put into the system, then pulled out of the system, put into the crafter. So there's no massive lines for it, no massive that might be the play for, that might be what the kids call the play. And I want bone meal to be in here. And they can all be set to filter bone meal. Any half-decent person with a... Now making sure, click with an empty hand, filter bone meal. Perfect. And then filter going, and then this goes... They are slowly all filling with bone meal equally. It equals spread? I didn't know it could do that. Wait, I don't have to go that far. Can I just put this here and it works? No. That's why I have this, right? Because a lot of my work will be done basically right next to the base. So then I put that on there. And now, I put all of what I just put that in. It's getting pulled out 10 at a time and being put into these. And as long as I have bone meal in my system, which I don't have much of, so this won't produce much after this initial burst. See? But the timing is perfect. For when the bone meal is in. It's perfect. There is no other bone meal creating things. I need a way to get bone meal. I need a way to get a lot of bone meal. Very quick. Could run composters with these, because these aren't being used for anything, and they never will. Composting the saplings from the tree farm, as well as... No, I can't just make a massive... I can't just pull a tub up, make a massive potato farm, and do it that way, because that's not original. Yeah, I'm not going to use this other side for anything, so I'm just going to break these leaves. They won't be useful to me. I don't need them. But having 206 avocados is nice. More avocados than I've ever had on this world, because I cheated in all of the food I currently have. Yeah, all honesty. My current avocados toast is cheated in. So now I need to make the part of the bit that farms wheat. Let me just quickly check the money stealer over here. That is one of the only wood types I don't have, but I also don't have emeralds right now. So that's like 10 per every, like, if we have 10 bone meal, that's 10 runs of this thing. That's 1 run of this thing. So I need a thing that makes 10 bone meal every... I need to make a thing that automatically produces 10 bone meal a second. Okay. Right, we are actually going to take a little bit of a break. Why can't I? Oh? OBS? Hello? Streamlabs, do you read me? Okay. Hello? Streamlabs? Am I still live? Hello? Hello? Okay. Boom. Why can't I do my ad break? Everything is failing. Right, I'm going to boot the game back up, but I will be right back. And I hope the stream will still be here when I get back. Oh god, OBS has frozen. Oh god. The counter has frozen. I will... Oh god. I don't know how long it will or not. Broken. Do that.
Okay.